Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Kobe Lomax. I am the CEO of Curly Hair, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to diffuse your curly hair. So right here in this clip, I just finished my hair and it is still very wet. So I like to let my ends dry a little bit before I hit it with the diffuser. So I kind of hit the back of my hand on my hair, and then you can see if there's still water, so it's not really ready yet. But once I can, tap it again with my hair and see there's no water left, that's when I'm ready to diffuse. And I mainly just do that because the ends are the part of your hair that everybody sees, especially if you have an afro like me, and so I don't want to add any more frizz to that. But so basically, the diffuser is just a blow dryer with a special attachment at the end that kind of stops the airflow from blowing your hair all the way around, so that way your hair doesn't get super frizzy, and it's great for curly hair. And my main purpose for diffusing is to kind of set my hair how I want it to be, and so instead of my hair like laying down, I kind of want to pick it up like this, you know what I'm saying? Instead of it being flat, I kind of want it to be up. And so how I diffuse my hair is I basically take my hair and I turn my head so that way my hair kind of lays where I want it to dry. So that way, look, when it dries and I pick my head back up, my hair is sitting where I want it to be, So I turn my head upside down so that way it can dry upwards, and then I just hold the diffuser on it. I use low heat and high air, and then I just literally just let it sit like this. From time to time, I will like pick the diffuser up and then put it back. Just to kind of, so that it doesn't get too hot, and also too so I can hit different areas around my head. A simple way to think about it is if you're wanting volume, then you want to dry your hair the opposite way that gravity is pulling it. So your hair is pulling your hair down, so you're going to want to turn your head upside down so that your hair is like hanging off of your head, and then hit it with the diffuser, so that way when it dries and you pick your head back up like straight, it stays up and like voluminous and big, you know what I'm saying? So like, for example, when I go to the back, I'm leaning my head back a little bit and then setting the diffuser there, and then once you have the diffuser sitting there, the little tongs will kind of hold your hair in place, so you don't have to like keep your head like that. You can if you would like. I think it will create a little bit more volume. And then I also regularly, while I'm diffusing, shake my head around just so that way my hair kind of falls in like a natural place, as opposed to it looking kind of like boxy or like weird because of the diffusing. But this is just so that way we can get a little bit more volume, but we don't have to get a whole lot of frizz, and I can dry my hair because, like I said, the ends are dry. I always kind of like to let the ends dry so that way, it doesn't cause more frizz on my end. But my roots usually take forever to dry, so the diffuser kind of helps. And also too, if you see me like kind of like wiggling the diffuser on my head, that's not necessary at all. I just be massaging my scalp with the little tongs because it just be feeling so good. But yeah, that's basically it. It's like honestly very, very, very simple. Other thing I would say is if you have long hair and you don't want a whole lot of volume, you can like place the diffuser on top of your head instead of like tilting your head around, so that way it diffuses your hair down, so that way you can still get your hair dry, but you don't have to cause a lot of frizzing. But yeah, I just do this all over my head, keep shaking my head around to get it placed. And then I also do a lot of just like picking my hair around with my fingers just to place it. I don't really like using a pick just because you have less control, I feel, when you use a pick. And for me, like, I'm so particular about the shape of my hair that when I do it with my fingers, I can perfectly place my hair where I want it to be. So yeah, and then another thing is I just make sure you hit your crown of your head, because I tend to forget that area a lot, but just so that way I can make sure my whole head is dry. And that's a wrap. Now my hair is dry, it is diffused, and it is looking good. So it's a really short, simple video, but I just wanted to give you guys that little nugget on how I diffuse my curly hair, and hopefully something here helped you. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up, and if you're looking forward to more videos, then be sure to subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, and I will see you in my next video.